What up, everyone? Hi, everybody. Hey, hi, y'all. Oh my God. That's enough of that nonsense. So this is TMNT Mutants in Manhattan, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Manhattan, or TMNT Mem if you are cooler than I am, which is unlikely.
It could also just be the Turtles that doesn't exist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
But
you know, can be said of a lot of Turtles.
exactly, I'm about to say that's not very specific. I'm eating Chinese food, which Turtles also like because they're from New York.
Dudes, check it out. It's the foot.
So we decided we're going to play this game. And we realized, we found out the hard way, that, well, not the hard way, but we found out this game, I'm playing it digital. You cannot,
I mean, so am I.
yeah, so we're both playing it digitally. You can't re-download this game. This was a part of Activision's purge earlier this year. So if you have this game on your system and it's still there, like it's on your system, you cannot delete it and get it later.
Guys, can you hear me? Apparently Bebop is planning something big, and whatever it is, it can't be good.
You might be able to move it to a hard drive, but I really doubt the PlayStation will let you do that.
I wouldn't chance it, but that's me.
Yeah, you can try copying it to a hard drive, but at its core, you can't take it. You can't. I doubt the PlayStation lets you copy games to a hard drive. But given that they still have licenses attached to them, there's a good chance that you should be able to. So I'm playing with Nightfire and Dr. DXP in the background, watching a hilarious show on her mobile device because she's an adult and she can do what she wants to. That was fucking fast.
That must have been tough.
Shut the fuck up. Also, throughout this entire game, we are going to be berating April a lot. So just accept it.
Oh, hey, here's that that collectible you can't get for whatever reason. If everyone has the game and wants to prove us wrong, I'd love to hear about it, but I don't see a way to get in here.
Where are you? Oh.
It's up here.
Well, it's technically down here. This thing in the middle of the screen, it's a collectible. It's one of the white gems that you pick up to unlock things like comic book covers. Literally the only thing you can unlock. And it's in this building. Like, you can clearly see it right there. But you can't get to it. You cannot get in. You cannot get in this building in any way, shape, form, or fashion. That is, unless I accidentally find a way to get in right now, which would be embarrassing. But so there's not really much to tell you about this stuff. It's the Turtles. This is the second Turtles game on my channel that I have indeed played. I will play the Wii version of the Turtles, the TMNT movie that came out in 2007. I will at some point play that game. I just don't know when. And I talk about my channel as if it's like a living entity. It's not living necessarily. It's just not completely dead. And I guess it's not dead until I kill it.
Is that how you know about it?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, because the channel isn't necessarily thriving. It's like YouTube says, well, your channel's in good standing. In good standings. What they mean by that is we're not about to take it down.
I mean, that's the positive, I suppose.
In some way, shape, or fashion. Where the hell are we supposed to be going?
You have the T-glass. We all have the T-glass.
I'm looking.
You should tell people about the T-glass.
Oh, this thing here. This is detective vision, but because we're turtles, it's called T-glass. It's like Google Glass, but in a shitty game and not as expensive. Also, I don't really care much for this game. Like, that's something you should also be aware of. The gems that you see, wait, you don't see them now, but the gems everywhere, green ones are like battle points. And apparently aiming mid-air damn near makes you completely hover. Like, makes you almost come to a complete stop.
That's just how it works when you're a ninja, don't you know that?
I asked a man once, and I'm about to die. Y'all are about to see. If y'all thought I raged in Hotline Miami 2, Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ on the cross.
It won't be as bad as that, but
it won't be nearly as bad as that, because I'm sharing the horror with someone else that I actually like. So when it comes to just know that I'm still in the middle of playing Hotline Miami 2 as we're recording this. When I say the middle of, I mean at the end of November. So I'm getting these out of the way early. So when we do play when I do finish Hotline Miami, I can take a break from having to get stuff recorded and focus more on getting things edited and uploaded, because I've really fallen far behind on getting things. All right, dudes, like, what the fuck? Like, and I understand. I'm down, baby. Yo, Street in the Range Rover, or in a shell, I guess in this case. His eyes are peeking out of the shell.
Snap out of it.
We share pizza to revive each other because turtles.
Sharing is caring. That's why. Because sharing is caring.
Mikey's been knocked out. You're gonna have to pull through with just the three of you.
Oh, so what do we get?
Yes.
I don't feel like we deserved an S, but okay.
No, it took us forever to do it.
So on the subject of turtles, are you aware of how the turtles became a thing? Like how exactly it happened? Like, I'm genuinely curious. I really don't know if you know.
Like how Peter and Kevin like came up with the idea.
Yeah.
Do I know for sure? No.
Well, no one knows for sure because they're the ones there and they're not telling
But
anybody.
for what I remember, they came up with Shredder first.
Okay.
But how they came up with the turtles exactly, no, I don't know.
Well, from what I was reading and seeing, apparently the way it went down was they were bored. Like, they were really bored.
When you hear how they came up with Shredder, there's no way that you can see otherwise. They were very bored.
But, they more or less were like thinking, if Bruce Lee was an animal, what animal would he be?
Wait, I'm sorry. Run that back. Come again?
They were thinking, if Bruce Lee was an animal, what animal would he be?
Are you fucking serious? I'm going to the one that's farther away.
That's what I read. So...
And Turtle is what they came up with.
Turtle was what they came up with. I didn't realize how little time we had. So what happened after that was they started drawing out things, as you do when you're bored and an artist. And they drew out a turtle, a anthropomorphic turtle, with nunchucks.
Well, they were strapped to his wrist, right? Like, he wasn't holding them, if I'm not mistaken.
He was holding them, he just wasn't, like, doing the ninja thing with them. So, if you want to be technical, Michelangelo was the first turtle to be created. Even though he wasn't named yet, but he was the first turtle.
But if we're gonna go by, like, what their iconic weapon is, he was the first one to exist. And if y'all are, like, seeing what I'm doing here, we are not indeed fighting the people. We are just going from place to place, collecting the objectives, and then getting the hell out of Dodge.
The oversized bags of money.
The comically oversized bags of money. Because I was just trying to get shit and get out.
That's what this game basically is. It's just a grind of doing the same things over and over and over. So, from there, they just kept drawing turtles with more, you know,
Stuff.
weapons. And they started thinking, what do we name these things? Like, they're ninjas. Like, they put the words Ninja Turtles over them and as they were drawing them, and the Teenage Mutant came later.
Okay.
But they were thinking what to name them, and they were going to just name them generic ninja names because they were ninjas.
Like Huya,
But no.
Kachaw.
But they were like, how do we make this more ridiculous? And they were both they were really into Renaissance artists. So they started naming them Renaissance artists. Donatello was actually going to be called something else. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head, but it was a different artist.
It wasn't Magellan, was it? He wasn't an artist. Was he?
I don't think
I was like he was. Okay. I'm pretty sure Magellan was a... It's on the ground this time, isn't it? It is. Weird. Alright, so the time's up. This was fun. This in the next episode we will fight Bebop. I will not have fun with it. But it's gonna be a thing that happens. So in the next one, come back and have more of this. Until next time, we're out of here. Peace. For fuck's sake, this is gonna be a train wreck.